Hi, I'm Mohan from Sihota Driving School. I do driving lessons in manual and automatic car. I have the automatic car today with me. Please feel free to look at my website, and all the information is on the website. But if you have any questions at any time, please feel free to call me, and I will do my utmost to help you with any queries that you have. Thank you.
When somebody calls me up for the first time, the most common question everybody asks is, what is your lesson price? How much do you charge? I normally tell them money is not everything. You got to look for quality. If you're looking for cheap lessons, then basically you're going to get cheap quality. Obviously you don't want to pay the top price for lessons either, but you got to hunt around for a good driving instructor who's reputable, who has a green badge in their window, and who's got a bit experience behind them. The best way to go about is to actually book a lesson and then do a 2-hour assessment. After you've done the 2-hour assessment, I'll be able to give them a rough idea how many lessons they're looking at, rough guideline to pass their driving test. When we're teaching people to drive, we have a lot of add-on books and highway code and some pictures to explain people what we're going to do as if we're going to do a maneuver. I basically have an iPad which I use because that becomes very handy, because any maneuvers that I need to show any pupils, it's actually like a real life scenario. It's actually moving scenarios that I'm showing to people exactly what they're going to do in a few moments. It's actually live. What makes a good driving instructor is somebody who is willing to help the learner drivers out to the full extent by being helpful, correcting their mistakes, being patient, explain things in a nice, clear, precise manner, and not to shout at anybody. Nice and calm. Because if you shout at somebody else, they're not going to do any better, they're going to be even worse. So the best way to do it is give them the remedy. The way I do it is I don't act the boss part, basically. I sort of play a nice, cool, calm, friendly role with everybody, and I find that being friendly and patient with everybody, that works a lot better than very tough or strict. When the student has passed their driving test, it gives the student a very high buzz, basically, because they passed the driving test. It also gives me high buzz as well, but mostly it's important for the pupils because it improves their job prospects, and a lot of people obviously doing their driving before they go to university, so basically they can drive back and forward and come and see their parents at the weekends. When they do finish their university and they obviously get a job at the end of it, they are able to drive back and forward to work. So then there's no point being fully qualified, being at university, and then you can't drive to a job that you're gonna get. With the rest of the other people that are passed with me, obviously it gives them a big buzz because they can drive back and forward to work, do the shopping, pick the children up, drop them off to school, and this makes life generally easier for people who can drive.